Ridley Greig goes from first line center and successful first line center to a winger, then down to the third line. And now we see Ridley Greig now on the fourth line. And we talked about how a little while ago, it did seem like Jacques Martin had him on the bench for a bit, but I really can't see a situation where Ridley Greig has earned to be put all the way down on the fourth line here. He's still one of the better players. He plays a consistent game. And what really upsets me about this, Ross, when I first saw that, when Claire Hanna tweeted out the lines, I was like, wow, Ridley Greig on the fourth line. Okay, the shining up Kubalik, not a big deal. Greig will get his minutes on the power play. Ridley Greig is not on either power play unit. That really shocked me that not only is he not going to get his ice time just 5-on-5, but he's not even going to get an opportunity on the power play as well. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe Ridley Greig is in the doghouse a little bit with Jacques Martin.
Well, Steve Steo speaking with Sens season ticket holders, and shout out to Bring Back Lee, Kevin Lee, great
Nice.
great friend of the show too. He posted some of the quotes coming out of that, and he mentioned that Ridley Greig's hit a bit of a lull. And this is coming from Steve Steos, and I mean, not easy for him to kind of be moving around positions, be kind of that Swiss Army knife, but he is at that point in his career too, where it's like, now you're getting to see what the rigors of an NHL season is. Last year, he played 20 NHL games. He's already up to 35 now and dealt with a bit of an injury in the middle there too. So I'm just seeing this as the ebbs and flows of development for Ridley Greig. They said in that same presser, they see him and Shane Pinto as a hugely important piece, the two of them, to the success of this franchise going forward. So if this happens over an extended period of time, then I think we can start being like, oh, what's going on? Is this cool? Is this all right? But look, Chartier and Kelly have been pretty reliable players. So I think that if you're looking at it from less from a minute standpoint and more from a chemistry standpoint, I could see that being a thorn in the side type line with Kelly and Greig forechecking over and over again. So that's my spin zone here. I want him to play more than the 9 minutes and 33 seconds he played against Boston. His minutes were right back up. Now, there was a lot of garbage time in that game against the Rangers, but he did play almost 16 minutes in that game. But yeah, I'm not going to be worried. I'm not going to be alarmed by this short term, but it can't be a situation where Ridley starts averaging 10, 12 minutes a game, because so far this season, his average is 14-30, and I want it to at least stay that the rest of the season.
Yeah, and the thing too, Ross, with this, and this will kind of blend into one of my keys to victory here, I do like that line of Greig, Chartier, and Kelly. Like you mentioned, that's a line where Kelly's been a good, consistent player. That's a guy who's been in the good books of Jacques Martin. Chartier, we all know what he does, good defensive game. And then Ridley Greig can provide some offense while providing a bit of grit. The Nashville Predators lead the league in hits, and it's not even close. I think they're 200 hits more than the next team, and hits per game, they're getting like 23 hits per 60, I think. So this Nashville team, I mentioned, they don't have the offensive firepower of years past, but they play a good, hard, physical game. So maybe this is a scenario where we see that fourth line, guys like Ridley Greig, Parker Kelly, who are among in the top of hits for the Ottawa Senators. We see them get chucked out there a little bit more 5-on-5 to bring that physical presence. So a key to victory for me, Ross, is don't let Nashville's physicality force you into making rash decisions and turning that puck over, because you don't want to deal with getting the body laid on you. So that's going to be a key to victory here, is don't let the Predators win the physical battle here.